how to start a Microsoft Word. You can start a Microsoft Word by clicking the Start menu, which is here down, and then you come here. There is Microsoft Word here up, and if you don't see it here, you can come here to search and you type Microsoft. Before you finish the word Microsoft, you find that it is already there, and then you can come here and open it. So my Microsoft Word is already opened. There is another alternative. You can also come here to the empty space on your desktop, and then you right click. So you can also come here down where they write new. Then you come here to Microsoft Word. It is where? It is here. Microsoft Word document. I click on it. So maybe I name it lesson 1. So to open it, you can just double click on it. So already my Microsoft Word is open. So then directly you can start writing or typing whatever you want. For example, this is our first lesson, right? So maybe you want to create a new document. So you can come here to File, to create a blank new document. You click here on File here up, and then you come here down to New. Then here they ask blank document, blog post, recent template, sample template, and so on. But because you want a black document, you click here to black document. So here down here they ask you to create a blank document. So you create it by clicking just once. This is a new document. But remember, the previous document, it is still there. It is saved. So to see it, you can come back here to File, and then you come here to Recent. Now you see we have this document which was the first. It is lesson 1. And then we click on it to open it. It is here. This is our first lesson. And now, let's say that you want now to save this document of yours. You are done typing, you have been typing, you typed whatever you wanted, and then you are done. So to save your document, you come back here to File, you come here to Save As. So if you want, you can just click here on Save. It is already saved. You cannot lose it. Or you come here, you can come here to just save it. You can just click here. Or you come here to File and you click to Save As. Here you can name it. Yeah, for me I named it already lesson 1, but if you want, you can change this name. You can name it for example, NowLab lesson 1. Now another thing, it is, why do you want this document of yours to be stored? Maybe I want it to be stored here just on desktop. I click on desktop and then I click save. Now let me go and check if my document is saved. I come back here. This is lesson 1. Where it does NowLab lesson 1, it is here up. NowLab lesson 1. Let me open it. Yeah, this is the lesson or the document that I created. Now, to close the document, if you want, you can come here to File and you click here Exit. I've quitted it already. I can open it again by double clicking on it. And if I want again to close it, I can just come here to this red whatever and the right close. I click once on it, and so my document is saved and I've exited already. Now let's try to talk a little bit about basic typing and editing. So let me open back my document which is named NowLab, it is here. This is my document. Yes, let me make it blank. Good. So here, as you're having your black document, you can just start typing whatever you want. Like for example, students can type simple sentences. Students can type simple sentences. You see, it is very easy. Now you are able to type whatever you want. Now, you may select this sentence by clicking on the empty place or the place where you want to start selecting your text. So let me click here because I want to select the sentence, and then I select only the sentence. If I want to select this simple here, let me click either here or here behind, and then I select. Okay. If I want to select a student, I left click on my mouse, and then I use the mouse to go this side to select. It is selected, right? So another thing, so after selecting it, you select the word or the part of the sentence. If maybe you want to increase the font, you want to make it bold. So after selecting the student, to make it bold, I will come here and I click just on bold, or I can just do Control B. But let me just come here. Yes. You see, this student is in bold, but other types of the sentence are not, other parts of the sentence, the remaining ones are not in bold. So to remove again this word student in bold, I select it again, and then I click Control B. Yes, or I can just come here to B, I make it in bold, I remove the bold. So now how to copy the text? To copy the text, or let's say to duplicate the text, you have also to select. Let me select all the sentence. I select it. Then I right click. Let me select it again. I select it. Then I right click. After right clicking, I come here down where they write copy. Yes, and if you don't want this long process, you can just use the shortcut Control plus C, and that is for copy. It is copied already. So now to paste it, let me go enter to start a new paragraph. I click on enter. To paste it here, I'll right click again on this empty space. Let me right click again. Sorry. I right click. It doesn't bring it. Yes, it is there. After right clicking, I can either come here, you see, or here, or here, depending to my preferences. But let me come here, the first one, to keep the source formatting. Student can type. I can paste it out the times. If I want to paste it 10 times, it is possible. I right click, then I come here, I paste. I come down, I right click, I paste. I right click, I paste. I right click, I paste. I right click. You can paste it as many times as you want. So see how it is done. Another thing, you can cut and or you can move text. To cut and move text, you can use the shortcut which is Control plus X, but after selecting the text. So let me select, what am I going to select in this? Let me just select simple. Then I do Control shortcut plus X. So you see, after doing Control plus X, that simple is deducted from the sentence, from the phrase that we had. So I come now here down. If I want to paste it here, I do Control V. This is a shortcut to paste it. Or if you don't want to use a shortcut, you can just right click and then you come here down as we have been doing, and this simple is now here. So now this how we select, we copy, we cut, and we paste text. Another thing, let's try to see how you can undo, redo, and repeat. For example, you have removed this simple word from the phrase here, and you want this simple with one click to return where it has been here. What you will do, or maybe you can be just typing and then mistakenly the mouse comes here, the cursor comes here, and so you find yourself that you have deleted some words and yet you didn't want to delete them. You deleted them unwillingly. So how are you going to have back what you deleted? Come here up, come here up. You see this arrow here, the right, undo typing, or the shortcut you can use Control plus Z, Control plus Z, and then you just click here. Also, by using the shortcut, you can use just Control Z, Control Z. You see what is happening? You see Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. To return or to redo, you come here, up in this arrow. This is to redo paste source formatting, and then you can click on it. You see, it is redoing what can you say what we undone, or what we undid, or what we, yeah, this is English, we'll understand. So now have a look. I'm redoing, I'm undoing, I'm undoing, I'm undoing, I'm redoing, I'm redoing. Or you have seen the shortcut? Great.